if you're not getting what you want, you're doing something wrong. Being results based keeps your eyes open. You got to have awareness of what's going on around you. Your results mainly. Like, okay, you start this process of, okay, I'm going to start bettering myself. What does that mean? And you kind of, you start with the closest thing to you, which is you, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. I want to make that better. You're going to try to make something outside of you better. I'm going to make my wardrobe better. I'm going to make my car better. I'm going to make my house better. I'm going to make my job better. I'm going to make my bank account better. That's all outside of you. It should be better. It will be better. It needs to be better, no doubt about it. But sometimes we get caught, most of the time, I shouldn't even say sometimes, most of the time, we get caught up, and that's the ultimate better. If my clothes looks better, if my money looks better, if my car looks better, if my house looks better, which is important. But we skipped the step. We didn't learn that there's a before that step. There's this thing, the body, the inside, the being, the existence. We start with, instead, our thoughts are better. Our feelings are better. Our actions are better. Our physical body looks better. Our internal body looks better. We're on purpose. You work on that first, which, by the way, it takes a little bit of time. Not a lot. And even that still, it's not the result. It's the continuous process. Because it's not, I'm going to have good thoughts now. And then that's it. You turn on the good thought button and then you never have poor thoughts again. That's not the way it works. We will be pushed. We will be compressed. We will be challenged forever. Just in the past, we would run to instant gratification to shut down that feeling of compression. Oh, I don't feel good. I'm going to go have a drink. Oh, I don't feel good. I'm going to go have some food. It's not always like an alcoholic drink too. When I say drink, sometimes it's like, I'm gonna go have a real sugary drink because it makes me feel better. A juice with a bunch of sugar in it because it tastes good and it makes me feel good, help me forget. So it's not always the alcoholic beverage when I say drink. That's why I usually follow it up with food or rest or sleep or entertainment, whatever that is to you. Instead of realizing that the compression, the pushback, the struggle, the issue, the challenge will always be there. They're just tests. But who you become while you're conditioning yourself to stay on purpose, while you're conditioning yourself to have good thoughts, good feelings, good actions. You have good thoughts. How do you have good thoughts? You raise your vibration. You raise your frequency. You raise your frequency, that means you're going to have good thoughts automatically. You don't need to do anything else. Just raise your vibration. You have good thoughts. You'll automatically, because you have good thoughts, you're going to have good feelings. Because you have good feelings, you'll automatically have good actions. I feel good. I mean, I'm positive. That means I'm not a jerk. That means I'm carrying myself with good energy. I feel good. That's the feeling part. I feel positive. I feel like, wow, okay, cool. This is a good feeling. Now my actions are good. I'm going to make good choices. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to make sure that I do everything that I need to do. Little things such as choose the right outfit, press it, make sure it's nice and sharp, clean up around the house, exercise. Once? No, for a period of time. That's where you start seeing results. Oh, and what? My outside world? No, you got to do it inside first. You got to work on your inside because it takes conditioning. You can you can raise your frequency today and start having good thoughts, good feelings, good actions today, right now, by raising your vibe. Peak physical performance at your level, aka go get some exercise done. Go do a fast walk, go do a little run, go do some push-ups, go do some air squats, whatever you do, whatever it is, peak physical performance for you. Get yourself going at your level. Boom, you'll feel good. Wow, this feels good. You get to the store and there's a big long line. Bam, your vibration could go down right there. And you'll start being a whiner, complainer, a victim. Your vibe went low. Hey, what happened? At the end of the day, things didn't change. I raised my vibe earlier today. Why is everything still the same? Because it, like within half hour, it went down again. That's where the work comes in. That's where the hard work comes in. The work to keep your vibe high all day long. That's where you'll start getting results. After when? At the end of the day, if you made sure that you put yourself on check, you kept yourself on check, and your vibe was high all day long, thoughts, feelings, and actions will also stay high. From the moment you wake up and you check yourself like every hour, is my vibe high? Yeah, okay. Next hour, vibe high? Yeah. Where's the results? Where is everything that's supposed to come with it? It takes a while. But during that while is where we're conditioning ourselves, the opportunity that you have to condition yourself to stay at a high vibe. It's a conditioning, it's a practice, it's an exercise. By midday, I'm still on this high vibe. Cool. By the evening, you go to bed. Wow, all day today. Okay, do it again the next day. Okay, do it again the next day. Are you going to have challenges? They're going to stand out more because before, remember, grabbing the little snack, grabbing the little rest, grabbing the little drink, grabbing the little whatever you do for distraction kept you from those annoying things that will keep your vibe down. Those things would distract you from the things that would knock you down from your high vibe. Because now you ditch the discipline and you'd go to instant gratification, and all your attention would go to the rest, to the entertainment, to the distraction, to the food, to the sleep, to the rest, to the drink, whatever you do to avoid, to distract yourself, to keep yourself from facing straightforward the annoying things that are bringing your vibe down, which is why you would think my vibe isn't low. Well, no, most of the time it was low, but it was being entertained. You knock all those things off. No, I'm gonna deny those distractions, and I'm gonna face this issue. I'm gonna face this annoying thing with a high vibe. That's when you build it. 8 months into it, I'm still recognizing that these issues, these annoying things ain't gonna go away. Matter of fact, they seem a little stronger because I pay attention to them more. What does that mean? That means that all that means to solve that is that I need to keep my vibe even higher. I know that I'm going to go into something, I'm realizing things that like, wow, that used to not annoy me. And it's not that I let it annoy me. That could potentially annoy me. That could potentially cause me anxiety. Anxiety is not annoying. Yeah, it is. I don't like feeling that sense of, I don't know what's going to happen. Come on, let's go. I know what's going to happen. Only goodness happens. I don't lose. Whatever happens to me is supposed to happen to me. There's something to learn here. Let's go. I'm making up, in my self-talk, I start making up these imaginary stories of what could happen when they're not, probably not. And if they do, they're supposed to. I'm supposed to face them. Grab them by the throat and say, let's go. Life happens for me, not to me. There's something to learn here. The issues and the compression won't stop. Making yourself better isn't an outside thing. It starts with the closest thing to you, which is your internal, your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Those are all controlled by your frequency, your vibration. You have control of those. You have control of keeping that vibe high, so your thoughts are high, your feelings are high, and your actions are high. And your awareness is high to know that compression and challenge and annoyances are going to come. And all the distractions that have been there all your life are still there. And they're still going to have that same solution to distract you from that annoying stuff that has happened to you. It's having the courage to say, no more. I don't want the distraction. I want to build the discipline so I can make the discipline muscle stronger. And also, I'll gain confidence to know that, hey, we didn't run to the distraction. We had the discipline to face this issue straight on, build our discipline, gain some confidence, and gain the wisdom, because life happens for me, not to me.